Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? Last week, we headed to the Warrens. No, we headed to the Weald. Leveled up a Jester and a Hellion. Fill out the rest of our level 6s. We still have this Shrieker party down here, which I'm not sure what we're going to do with, but it's a question for a later date. One good week, so we have stress heals on idle heroes, which is largely irrelevant, but good to have. It's nice. I think it's time. As rough of a mission as I had last week in the Weald, I think it may be time to try and kill the Brigand 16-pounder. And I think that this party can do it. Sunring and the Ancestor's Pen here on our Hellion. Iron Swan and If It Bleeds and Wicked Hack should be able to sort out the Matchman. Sunring and the Cudgelweight on our Houndmaster. Need to resort his skills though now that I'm looking at it. Target Whistle. He probably wants this. Because we can't really move him back to stress heal. Oh yeah, the stun should help mitigate some of the damage from the extra bandits in the Brigand fight Ancestors map and the Sacred Scroll on our Vestal, mostly for the scouting chance and then a little bit of extra healing here, obviously. Then the Prophet's Eye and the Ancestor's Musket Ball on our Arbalist, who's going to be running as much speed as I can get on her. Mostly because I want her to be able to mark. And then Sniper Shot and then a little bit of extra healing as necessary. I'm really fond of the idea of using Blind Fire as well because it does give her a +8 speed buff. We'll see if this works. You know what? I'm going to bring all of those things. And all of those things. And you know what? Why not? Don't care really about the keys, even remotely. But I am heavily invested in the rest of these items. Okay.
Eager to end the tiresome domestic distraction, I instructed my newly formed militia of hardened bandits, brigands, and killers to go forth and do their work. Compliance and order were restored, and the noisome population of the hamlet was culled to more manageable numbers. The smell
Lovely.
of sulfur and gunpowder
As always,
hangs in
the
air.
Ancestor.
The war machine is close.
Oh, don't... Okay. It could legitimately be either of them. I'm banking on this being it, though. We are going to have an early battle, though. Please scout the entire... Okay, well, fair enough. We don't have keys for that anyway. The only reason I interacted with the pack is because I was hoping for a full map.
Safety.
I do wish you'd been debuffed. Okay, you are now very dead, which is lovely for me. You don't have any protect, but you have surprisingly resisted the bleed. Okay. Just do that, I suppose. We need to get rid of the Nasher.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
That could have been worse. But it obviously wasn't great. How bad is that bleed? Three more damage, honestly. you can do almost nothing from that position, so I think we have to move him forward. Was really hoping for a kill there. Okay, well. It is what it is.
As the fiend falls,
Rolled the dice on that one and it paid out, and it was a wrong decision, but hey, here we are. Alright, mark you, because we're going to need that bonus damage. And also reducing your dodge is lovely. Might as well do 13 damage with the Vestal. Alright, now you just have bad accuracy, which is bothersome, but not the worst thing in the world for one round. Yeah, saw that coming. Probably should have stunned, if I'm being honest. That's okay. We can make this work. We just have to go first, which we, of course, didn't. Okay, well, we can still kill him. Oh, no, everybody went first. Okay.
prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Not interested in any of those things. Sorry, I interrupted the scout. Keep going. No. Oh, if I made a mistake, this is a 3-battle mistake, which doesn't feel good. Alright, can
As the
any
light
of you...
gains purchase, spirits are lifted and
Disarm
purpose is
traps,
made
yes.
clear.
Just wanted to be certain that I was using the best unit for the job. Please go. Alright. I mean, this is like an actual nightmare, but getting his dodge down to 13 is lovely. Please don't.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Have I mentioned recently that I wish the Arbalest could cure bleed with her bandage ability? Because I do. I think it'd be nice.
Confidence
well, you're
surges
very
as the
dead
enemy
now.
crumbles.
Houndmaster? Not Houndmaster. No, of course, the Nashers are going to go for his right. They have crazy high speed. 10 speed, just... That's their default, huh? I think we need to use the Arbalest to heal a little bit here. Okay, well, we killed one of them. Slowly but surely. I'm also beginning to rethink my Arbalest needs to help heal position, and rather, I would very much like her to debuff their dodge. Because 8 dodge, I can live with that on an enemy. 38, substantially less so. Kill you.
Obliterated.
And
Decimated.
kill you. Okay. Came out of that
Foolish horror.
largely unscathed. And then the game did crash, which is just par for the course at this point anytime I do a boss run. Apparently Hollow Knight had an update, which is interesting. Not relevant to the situation, but I did have to open Steam to relaunch the game. I have a feeling that I sound more annoyed. Like, I hate that this is happening. It doesn't annoy me personally that the game is doing this, but I feel bad for anybody watching this that has to stare at a black screen for a minute while I reload the game. And honestly, if I could fix it, I would. I've tried so many things.
Eager to end the tiresome domestic
And none of them have been
distraction,
able to sort the problem out, so I just...
instructed my newly
I got it
formed
down to,
militia
as
of
opposed to
hardened
crashing
bandits, brigands, and
randomly
killers
in
to
the
go
hamlet
forth
and also on
do
average
their work.
missions, now it only does it on bosses,
Compliance and
so
order were restored.
this is better than
The
it used to
noisome
be.
population of the hamlet was culled to more
I do wish I could skip this,
manageable
though,
numbers.
the second time.
The smell of sulfur and gunpowder.
I mean, I'm
hangs in
kind
the
of
air.
interested in that dazzling charm, but
The war
not enough
machine
to
is close.
forego any of our provisions, so... Be really, really grateful for a scout going into this next room.
A blazing star is born.
Okay. Mark you. Get that dodge down. Very unfortunate that you got to move first, but hey, you didn't get any real damage done. You did resist the bleed, though, which
Continually
is not
onslaught.
ideal for me.
Destroy them all.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. I was fairly confident that that was going to be a crit, and I'm grateful that it wasn't. That's fine. I can live with that crit. Mostly. Okay, yeah, no. This is fine. Fortunately, can't do anything about you. Okay, down to one.
The enemy crumbles.
Unfortunately, that one does still have an action this turn. 70% stun resist. Probably wouldn't have gotten the Vestal stun, but it might have been worth trying. I mean, we could do a blind fire there, but blind fire can't hit corpses, I believe, so probably not the wisest decision. Just do damage. Toss out a party heal. Although, everyone's looking kind of rough. We should prioritize healing the Arbalist because she has Triage, which will heal everybody else other than her for 35% of their
As the
HP.
fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Sure, I'll take as much of that gold as I can for now. We could always go in on some food and heal the party that way,
As the light gains
but I don't think we're
purchase,
quite there yet.
spirits
Please,
are
Scout.
lifted, and purpose is
Of
made
course not.
clear.
I'm now desperately, desperately hoping for a scout going into this room so I know whether or not to camp and prepare for the boss fight, or whether or not I'm going to have to backtrack all the way to the other end of the map. Alright, we have to get your dodge down. Why are you so resistant to debuffs? Bleed?
Their formation
3 actions to kill that hag, and now the corrupted giant is going to get a turn. Yeah, we have to heal the Hellion. She's in perfect line for Tree Branch Smackdown. Just don't move the Vestal to the front. Like, rank 2 is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Maybe we should have just done some damage there.
As life
Please,
ebbs,
no.
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
You have to move forward so the Vestal can heal herself. Nothing we can do about those mortality debuffs, unfortunately. Stun you. We are going to need to move the Hellion forward, just if for no other reason, so that the Houndmaster can start doing some damage as well. It would have to blight her. There's like 10 per round or something. Outrageous as well.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, we can't afford that blight any longer. move you forward. You're still marked for 2 rounds. Heal yourself. Although, again, really do need to heal the Arbalist as well. Plus a bleed. Okay. I hate that, but alright. I'll accept it. It could have been substantially worse. You are still marked. And now you are dead. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Do that. And cast that out. It would have to be a hallway battle.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Please. Allow me to end this quickly.
Obliterated.
Thank you. Does not matter.
Be wary.
Much more important is getting to the end of this hallway, then backtracking and camping. We need to get some of this stress down. We also need to get some buffs if we can afford it. Getting our HP topped off as well would be nice. Big camp coming up here, and I didn't really look at camping skills before I ventured out.
Circle in the dark.
Okay, well that's gonna sort out the HP problem. So now we really just need some stress down on you. What's 4? This is also 4. Okay, well let's do that. I don't think we can get surprised by the boss, but better safe than sorry. Alright, so that's 3, which leaves us with 5. Okay. So we're gonna do this. And this. And this. We're looking at 24 stress altogether. But that speed up on everybody else is going to be nice. No hallway battle. Just remember to use the dog treats. You have 2 of them. Make use of them. We're gonna burn a torch for no reason coming in here. You've got to go. 16 HP, 35 dodge. Did resist the bleed. He is dead though. Okay. 245% debuff resist, so that just isn't gonna happen then, huh? Can we stun you? Oh, this is lovely. Alright, well, you can still mark the pounder. So we're certainly going to do that. We have to party heal there as much as I want to try and do some damage to this thing. We cannot allow him to act under any circumstances. Damage there. 8 damage there. We do need to use the dog treat, though, is the thing.
Death waits. slightest lapse in concentration.
Heal our Hellion, I suppose. I kind of want to get rid of the Fusilier just because he can do AoE damage, but I don't know if we have the means to do so. Keep doing that.
Eradicated.
That is lovely for me. What are these debuffs? Bleed resist down. Stuff that is annoying and I should probably pay attention to. Okay, 8 damage. We're getting there. It would be lovely if our Hellion could act first again and kill him.
Destroyed.
Because that's going to allow you to mark that. I hate you for doing that. Do those two things. Still only 6 damage. Heal the Houndmaster. The dodge, though. Please let the Hellion go next.
Decimated.
Okay. That's basically her job for the rest of this battle, is just kill the Matchman every time it spawns in. We're like halfway done. On turn 6. Oh. We're gonna be at this for a minute. That 10 damage, though. That is what I was afraid of.
Quickly the tide turns.
Can you not with me right now? Your buddy already dodged, and I already hate that. Oh. Wasn't worried for a second. Heal yourself, please. 15 out of 16. I would like, at some point, to be able to do damage to the Pounder, but I don't know if this is the party for this fight, actually. Like, I think it's gonna work, it's just gonna take a long time. No, dude, it's fine, it's fine. Thank you for removing the bark, finally.
Precision and power.
Alright, 6 damage. Maybe should have marked there, but it is what it is.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
This Fusilier is beginning to vex me. I also don't need that splash animation every single time, if I'm being honest. Bleed? Thank you. Okay, we have to get some damage done here. The dodges, though.
A death by inches.
Maybe start using medicinal herbs to get rid of those debuffs, but they're just gonna stack them up again. Mark you.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Alright, we're on a clock now. obviously not able to out-heal all 3 of them. Please, get them... Heal for more than 4, I am begging you. Like, that is not going to keep them alive. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not. Oh, come on. I can't spend an entire turn dealing with the matchman. Finally, something went my way. And here comes... Yeah, Death's Door.
Teetering on the
Don't
brink,
do this.
facing the abyss. More blood soaks the soil, feeding the evil therein.
Does 1 damage.
Mortality clarified in a single strike. And now the true test. Hold fast.
We're gonna actually party wipe right here. Because of that.
The sin is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
Clearly, I need to rethink this fight.
Ignorance of your enemy and of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
Thanks, Wayne. That's actually very appropriate for the situation. Back to the drawing board.
Even these dirt-covered dullards.
I don't think that does
are
anything
useless.
for us.
Put them to work.
We did just lose an ancestral trinket. It's occurring to me. And a sun ring. Which is hilarious, and... Well, I mean, I guess now we have a reason to see the Shrieker again. Okay. Let's get you guys into some stress relief, huh? You'll only drink. Fair enough. I think we can make that happen for you. What about you? We'll only flagellate. Sure. Easy enough to accomplish. You have no such qualms. Well, I prefer sending heroes to the Abbey if I can. Okay. Well, we still have 2 level 6 Hellions, so it's actually not the end of the world that we lost the Hellion out of all units, so I guess I can't really be that disappointed, but I still am in myself, mostly. Well, we got room for somebody else. We already have, like, 3 abominations, though. Either way, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go reflect on my actions. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time.